Hello, ladies. Karolina Glady here, a psychologist, coach, and group facilitator. And very warm greetings to all of you in this quite unusual time, isn't it? When everyday lives for most of us are really changed in many ways due to the coronavirus. So, in this video, I would like to talk a little bit about taking care of our inner state, because this is so essential if we want to be there for ourselves, for our families, and for others, especially if you feel called to be a positive contribution to your circle. It is so important that you first and foremost take care of yourself, because you cannot pour from an empty cup, can you? So I just want to acknowledge briefly that there are so many wonderful, brilliant suggestions on Facebook, all over the internet, about how we can use this time to do something fun, to remain positive and uplifted, to contribute to others, to connect, to offer support, virtually, of course, due to the social isolation, how we can develop our skills, learn something new. There are so many brilliant free resources, and many people really contributing their light, shining their light, singing their songs to offer something that is positive and uplifting. Wonderful. So I wanted to acknowledge it. I think it's wonderful, awesome, and the true expression of the human spirit. And in this video, I want to talk about, I want to focus specifically on our inner state. By inner state, I mean the overall state of our system, our body, our emotions, our mental state, our spiritual connection also. So it is all related, and it has huge impact on our lives. You may know, I'm sure you know that stress, high stress, impacts in a very negative way our immune system, and also our ability to connect with others, to be creative, to be resourceful. It kind of blocks our access to our resources. That's why I want to offer a few suggestions of how to release stress, how to be connected to our wise, resourceful, anchored in the heart self. And after that, I want to lead you through a beautiful short meditation, or it's a guided visualization that I learned from a wonderful teacher, Sandra Ingerman, who's done plenty of work, healing work for individuals, for communities, and for the planet, for the nature, and for all beings, including human beings. So, of course, there are a lot of factors, external factors, that are quite unsettling to our nervous system. The social isolation, many of us are separated from close friends, family members. There is certainly the health concern. Many of us have in our circle, in our families, people who are in the vulnerable groups. Also, our domestic economy might be impacted, and it all contributes, of course. And I want to really emphasize that we don't need to be defined by these circumstances, because we still have sovereign choice of how we respond. And my first tip, first suggestion is that we become aware of what input we allow to our mind and how much of it. So I've spoken with some clients, family members, and friends, and some of them are quite worried and anxious, and some of them are surprisingly calm. And one factor that really makes the difference is how much information we consume. Yes, so there is a lot of information that is quite disturbing. And if we are watching, reading, listening to it for many minutes or hours a day, it will impact our nervous system, especially if you're a sensitive person. Then half an hour of information that is disturbing can be really too much for you. So we need to really tune into ourselves and check how much is healthy for me. What is the balance of being informed, yes, but not overwhelmed, not going into some matrix of doom and worry and anxiety. And it's individual. For all of us, it will be different, but please be aware of it, of how much you consume. And also balance it with consuming something uplifting. Maybe watch a comedy, listen to a beautiful song that you love, listen to the birds outside, to also make sure that you have a positive input coming to your system. Probably you've heard about fight-flight response, which is the response to a danger. The reptilian brain is responsible for creating this fight-flight response. And when we are in this response, then we tend to either go towards fear, worry, anxiety, panic, or anger, yes, irritation, and all sorts of anger. Resentment, perhaps, and it cuts us off from our resources. So it is very good to, very important to be aware when this response is triggered and stop it. And one way that I want to suggest is using your breath. So when you start feeling maybe anxious or angry, yes, sit down for a minute. Everyone, especially nowadays, have a minute. So sit down for a minute and focus on your breath. And especially when your exhale is slightly longer than your inhale, it sends information to your brain that you are safe, that you can relax. So the way you can do it is maybe inhale on the count of 4, let's say, and exhale on the count of 5 or 6. So inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you take even like 5, 6, 7 breaths like this, it will start switching off the fight-flight response and activate the relaxation response. So simple, so powerful. I really recommend. Another practical suggestion that I want to offer, especially for people who are highly sensitive and really aware of emotions of other people, would be notice, have a clear boundary of what is yours, what is your emotion, and what is somebody else's. You know, so I am highly sensitive myself, so I went for shopping the other day to Alpha Mega, and you know, I was so grateful for the cashiers. They were smiling and so wonderful. And also, there was a vibe of anxiety in the shop, you know. I don't know, maybe from some customers, maybe from some employees, but I could really, being in the shop, I started feeling kind of anxious, you know, and it was so essential for me to ask myself, is it my feeling? And the answer from my intuition was no, I'm just aware of kind of emotions of other people. Yes. And for sensitive people, we tend to not have clear boundaries and be confused what is ours and what's not, and kind of take in emotions of other people and run them through our system, which is in most cases not healthy at all. So if you're highly sensitive, if you are with other people and suddenly you start feeling anxious or angry or another unresourceful emotional state, ask yourself, is it mine or is it someone somewhere else's. In most cases, your intuition will tell you it's not yours. So then just don't take it. Okay, and I want to also offer a few suggestions of how we can stay connected with ourselves and release stress. So first, about the stress that is already in our system. It's very good to kind of use our bodies to help us release it, because the stress is in the body. And it comes from thought, from the mind, but then it enters our system. And if it is not released, it creates tension, blockages, physical symptoms. So first of all, I recommend it to every client of mine. I think it's shaking. You know, it is primal reaction that animals, at least mammals, at least some mammals have, and we as human beings had it also, but we kind of forgot about it. So shaking is such a natural response of the body when we experience stress, you know, and you can just stand up and start shaking first your hands, you know, with the intention of, with feeling of kind of getting rid of the tension, and then your legs, and then you can make your body really loose and relax and just start shaking for a minute or so. You can have music with it if you wish. I know for some people it might kind of seem a little bit strange, but I'm assuring you, this is the most natural, primal mechanism that you have to release tension. So please shake daily. I promise it will make a difference. The second suggestion I want to give about releasing is, for some people it's really helpful to use writing, drawing, or painting to just kind of take out the stress, the anxiety, the unpleasant feelings. Not with intention of writing or painting something beautiful, a piece of art, but with intention of kind of throwing it out from you, you know, from your system. So it can be kind of messy and chaotic. The messier, the better. And then when you have it on the paper, you can, if you wish, if you like little ritual, you can even burn it with intention of kind of transmuting it to energy again. But express it and then destroy it perhaps. Right. Being in nature is also a way that helps us release, especially when you are going to the nature with intention of cleansing and clearing. You can, if you go to the beach, you can imagine that the waves, the sound of the ocean, of the sea is cleansing your entire system. Or that the wind is so wonderful, it's kind of taking your worry away. Or that the sun is burning any kind of heavy, dark energy or emotion. Or that the earth is supporting you and also taking your worry, your stress, your tension. And trees, also the green color is so soothing. You can also imagine that the green is kind of taking and transforming your tension. So that's about releasing. And now a couple of words about connecting to yourself. Because especially in times that are challenging, it is so powerful to stay connected with what truly matters to us, with our values, with our vision for our lives, for the world, with who we want to be. It's such an opportunity to reflect on it and express who we want to be in this challenging time. So reflect on your values. Reflect of what aspects of your life need to be simplified for the benefit of you and other people. Maybe you need rest and relaxation. Maybe you want to stop. Maybe you need to stop the rush. Then give yourself this opportunity. It will benefit for the future. And also creative expression. Everyone has something that they love creating. For someone, it might be cooking, baking, painting, drawing, writing, singing, playing music, creating games for children, or anything else. But allow yourself to express yourself creatively. It will help you be connected with your soul, with your essence, with your heart as well. Just having a quick look at my notes, if there is anything I forgot. No, so I think that those are the suggestions. And now I would like to guide you into a short, powerful meditation, which is called Your Inner Light. It is very cleansing, healing, and will help you connect with yourself. So I will, before I start, I want to also mention that soon I will be offering a free gathering online on Zoom for those of you who want to maybe share anything or ask me anything related to what I talked about, or any other concerns that have to do with your mental health, your inner state, and anything else you want to share, express, ask, or contribute. So I will turn off my camera now, and you can just listen to my voice and follow through the guided meditation. Okay. So make sure that you are sitting or lying down in a comfortable position. Allow your body to be comfortable and relaxed. For a moment, listen to the sounds around you. And as you are listening to the sounds, your inner silence is expanding and becoming more available to you. So enter your inner silence, softening your body, relaxing your muscles. Notice what parts of your body are holding any tension or discomfort. And imagine that you are directing your breath to those parts of yourself, of your body, gently and kindly, allowing them to let go and relax, softening and going deeper into the relaxation. Notice what parts of your body are feeling already relaxed, and enjoy it, allowing the relaxation to expand. Very good. And now I'm inviting you to imagine that there is a beautiful light in the center of your being. Perhaps in your heart area, or maybe in your belly, or anywhere else. Beautiful light in the center of you. Perhaps like a star, or a sun, or a beautiful flame. Notice the radiance of this light. Maybe you can see it, or feel it, or maybe you just know that it is there. In any way you are imagining making contact with this light, it's perfect. Notice that this light is glowing and shining totally effortlessly, with ease, just like a star. Is shining its light just by being itself. Enjoy the warm, soothing feeling of this light and allow it to expand so your entire body is infused with this beautiful light. Every cell of your body is absorbing the light, just like a flower is absorbing the sunlight on a sunny day. With total ease, with no effort, softening and relaxing, allowing yourself to receive, allowing your body to receive from the light. Imagine that the light is also shining on your emotional being, on your feelings, emotions, and it is dissolving any darkness, any heaviness. If you wish, imagine a smile in your heart, and this smile is radiating, cleansing your emotions, infusing them with beautiful light. That's it. That's right. And now imagine that the light is also shining on your mental system, your thoughts, your beliefs, your perceptions. They become infused with this beautiful light. So anything that is dark, heavy, stuck is dissolved. Dissolved back to pure energy. Your mental being basking in the beautiful light. And now imagine that the light is effortlessly growing and expanding so the entire room you're in is glowing. And allow the light shine even brighter, expand so entire building, neighborhood, and even the village or city you are in is glowing with this light. Allowing the light to expand even further so the entire planet is now glowing with this beautiful healing, cleansing light. Very good. Knowing that the light is always shining, you can now notice your body again, your feet, your legs, torso, neck and hands, your head. Notice the sounds around you. And when you are ready, move your attention outwards by opening your eyes, being fully present, connected to yourself and to your environment. Thank you so much for joining me in the meditation. Wishing you a beautiful day filled with light and lots of smile and laughter. Very warm regards. Bye.